Hello guys, welcome back to Geological as always, and we're back on Predecessor. So we are now. I've tinkered with a few things. I've tinkered with my audio levels. I've tinkered with everything that I could think of. As is, I done a test stream last night, so I did to sort of get the new setup up and running, so to speak. So I did, and so far it has went surprisingly well. Everything has went surprisingly well. As is, I'm just monitoring everything on this side, so I am to make sure that everything's going to plan. But again, whenever I do my outro saying bye, it cuts out. I don't know why it cuts out. It's just weird. I've tried everything. I think it's just something. It could just be me. I am just very fucking loud, so I am. So once it hits a certain decibel, that's whenever it says like, yeah, no, you're goodbye to that. Goodbye to that word entirely, so it just immediately mutes you basically, which is not so much fun, so it isn't. But yes, our plan is because I need to buy a bit of time for myself. Our plan is to play a game, see how fun it is, because I need to go back and do overviews for reviews. Or need to go back and review Chimera, Seraph, Greystone, and Fang Mao. We need to go back and review these four, so we do, and that's what we need to do. So until then, what we're going to do is I'm going to start up a match. We're going to switch over to the recording setup. So good. I love having this. This makes my life so much easier, so it does. And I'm hoping it adds a bit more quality to everything, I suppose, is the way to say it. But no, in saying that there, with everything that is going on, I'm trying to sort of straighten out my thought process here because I have to go back through and sort of look at all of the buildcrafts that I've done and sort of make and sort of just sort of figure out how to move forward with it, because the new items have caused a little bit of a stir and the new meta as a whole has caused a massive stir. Tankiness is more important than ever, and this is coming from someone who despises building tank in jungle. So yeah, that's yeah. So now tanks are even tankier and DPSs can burst even faster now. So we're just stuck in that little middle ground of having everything to work out basically. And as it sits right now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But we need to go back and take a look because with the way that things are going, like we've had like hang on, let me pull up my own YouTube here, right? Because I do like I vaguely remember the situation I was in. I vaguely remember the situation I was in during these videos. As I still have them. I just not as much fun as you might think. Regardless, though, I always like having a bit of fun. So manage videos. Open sesame. Right. So let me take a look. See here. So we done a run. We done a run with Greystone, which went incredibly well considering it was a 4v5. That was whenever we ran Greystone off lane. Obviously, our Wraith DC'd because he's a brat. I'll say nothing more to that. And then our Chimera game where I was absolutely useless. I think I done 1 and 8 because for some unknown reason my damage just couldn't build up to it, which was really strange. Like it says, for the new items, I would have expected it to be a lot stronger, but Rapture as an early game item should have worked better than expected, but proved to be detrimental. Like, realistic, like, let me, I just, like, it's mostly just, I think what made me struggle so much was just this item as a whole, because I don't know why, but it feels very confusing. Your basic attacks deal 20 damage plus 3.5% of your health. Now, Chimera starts, like I say, like I got 5k health, so 3.5% of 5,000 is 175 damage technically. So why was that not doing as much damage? Enemies within 475 units, well, your Grest or your Chimera, so you're going to be within that attack range no matter what way you want to swing it. And then plus 12%, which would have scaled really well. But for some unknown reason, whenever I was being Chimera, it didn't scale really well until the really fucking late game. But that was just while I was playing, doing the I was useless in that match, right? And then whenever I done the so much health, I popped off towards the end because I was a fucking beefcake. So it was. And that's kind of where I'm sort of sitting here is what the fuck is going on? Because something ain't making sense here. And then following that there we had the even match with Faye because, well, mages are mages for a reason. But overall, this is where I'm sort of sitting here and I'm just like, what way are we doing this, you know? Fucking hell, are you feeling okay, guys? You're giving me fucking jungle? I'm like, there's, like, is it a combination of who, like, is it... I'm trying to figure out where everything sits. So overall, I'm trying to figure out where everything sits. Now I am going to be choosing Greystone this match because Rapture needs to be tested on him. So it does. Zephyr's Mantle really worth going into. Like I'm going to end up needing to build tank anyway. So there's a few items I would like to test. Actually, no, no. There's actually a few items I would like to test. The big one being fucking Viper. Viper's the new Basilisk, but then you got Basilisk as well. Like, do them two items stack, I wonder? Because you'll get the movement speed from Basilisk, and then you'll get the movement speed from Basilisk, and then you'll get the additional damage from Viper. So it's an interesting one, so it is. It is going to be an interesting situation, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, there's a Grim.exe in that team. That's good. So yeah. Oh, fine, wow, okay. Here it depends on who their offlaner is going to be. As says, like, if you're looking just sheer fucking damage output, you go fucking Viper. But as says, I'm trying to figure out what my best form of attack is, quote unquote. Trying to figure that out because there is also that Ornexian quiver as well, which is pretty nasty. You get 25%, so what for every 20% you're getting an extra 5% or something. Like it's really weird, but basically it cuts down the amount of crit items you need, which is it's always nice, and it's a flat increase rather than the plasma blades increase. Which means that you can secure 100% crit without going into 5 crit items, which is fucking glorious in my opinion. So let's see how badly this goes. Honestly, I don't know. We're just going to have to wing it and find out here, so we are, because... Oh, I don't know, right? Because no harm. This does not... Like, Warrior Crest doesn't work for... Warrior's Crest doesn't work for him, right? The Marksman Crest is my normal go-to, but considering we're building into Rapture, Zephyr's Mantle is probably the best answer. So it is Zephyr, but then he's got no way to heal, which is a big fucking problem. So undo, and then like, well, we are going no, because we are going into Rapture early, so we are because then he's got Basilisk. His kit hasn't actually been upgraded because we are going to be going into Rapture early, so we are, and we're going to grab lifesteal from it. So that should hopefully explain a good chunk of it. They do have a Seraph in jungle, so that's going to be an interesting little situation. I think this patch might really help Greystone. In saying that I know it helps Greystone because we've already tested it. By the way, I do apologise. I am slightly covering my actual items here, so I am. So is that better? Means you can see my items. I love having that ability by just being able to mess with shit as you're going. It makes me so much happier. But yeah, it's gonna be one of those interesting little sort of mix-ups. So it is, because let's be clear, in the patch before, Greystone got nerfed and nerfed hard. His basic attacks hit nowhere near as hard anymore, and that's a big nerf. So it is, to be clear. Like I said, like look, normally one make way would have been able to clear that easily. but it didn't this time. Like, normally one make way was able to clear that so easily, but now it couldn't. But yeah, we're going to be picking up Rapture. Rapture first because Greystone does have a natural chunk of health. Considering everything that he does scales, or not everything that he does, but his ultimate scales from health. So having health really does work well for him. So it does. Okay. Here, look, it benefits as a whole. It benefits, okay. Will not deny that. As a whole, that's a benefit. Because Seraph is going to be an interesting one to go up against. I need to see what kind of build she runs. Murdoch's still the strongest carry in the game, in my opinion. We'll have to wait and see. Good to know.
We're making progress. Taking too many hits.
Oh, I was hoping I would survive. I got way too greedy. I got way too fucking greedy on that one, so I did. I got way too greedy on that one. I'm not even going to deny that. Like. As says, with this online now, hopefully I'll be able to heal a lot quicker, and then stack up my Sephiroth's Mantle a lot faster. Now, as says, we will be going into Overlord next item. The reason why I'm going into this first is simply for Greystone's natural clear is incredibly high, so that's one advantage we can look at. You can rip the phase. Oh, I just missed it. Just missed it.
Stone carved to purpose.
Like I say, like I'm hoping Rapture proves better. Well, I've already tested it on Greystone, but not in Greystone Jungle. But hopefully with Greystone's natural durability, this should hopefully prove really nice. As says, once we get Basilisk online as well as Viper, I believe that's going to be a really nasty sort of 2-hit combo going forward. Because Basilisk will give you the movement speed to keep up with anybody that tries to run away from you. And then Viper's just going to allow you to wail on them, basically. That's my plan at the very minimum, anyway. Yeah, just use 2 backup. She's away. Rector, can you score a grab? No, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Right.
I shan't be long.
There's no harm. King Strikes is going to work really well for this. Sarah, I've dropped a ward there, but I don't know how well that's going to play. Fang Mao's now got ultimate online. Now that there's something... Oh, no. Get out. Get the fuck out, mate. Fucking fair play. Like, that's the thing. As long as you've got your double blink up, you're not going to get caught.
Sharper still.
Nice.
I'm a bit bruised.
Oh, come on, Fang! She was nearly dead. My own greed got the better of me. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yes! I was even worse. I looked at my screen and the same pop up on my screen. Yes, I accept. Fuck. Yes. Pull. Rip. Ah. If only there was a smidge of counterplay there. Right, let me see what she's going. She's going into the exact same item. Only the difference is I'm going to be a lot beefier than her late game. As I said, health beefiness is a bit different, but health beefiness is different to the actual proper defense beefiness. So it is. So it's one of those little weird scenarios that we're in.
This will help.
I'm just happy that Fang Mai was able to capitalize on that mistake of mine. So but both of us are going the same item. Only difference is I'm going to have a lot more health and a smidge of extra defense. That extra smidge of defense will go a long way.
Higher and higher.
As long as Murdoch gets out. Alright, both of them got out. Fair dibs. Sarah took a beating though. You are so fucking lucky, Eva. You are so lucky. Oh. See, I want Rapture online before I even try to take a Fang Tooth. Fundamentally not impossible. Ooh, that's Rapture online already. Basilisk could be actually a really nice second option, but then we do have to remember that Greystone does benefit from a resolution. But actually, do you want to know something? I might be more inclined to go for Viper next. So it might be. I need to go. Well, I've still got Alt online, and I've now got Rapture online now too. So good bonuses. Seth's all the way over there. Richter's in lane alone. I see these two are playing super passive, so they are. The Richter Murdoch combo is pretty good. There's a tiny issue of them just playing super defensive though. I see more guys playing super passive. Right, I need these two. Alright, give me a bit of aggression to work with, guys.
An enemy tower is under attack.
See, I can't. I think Richter I think Richter understood he missed. Oh, Fang Mai's going for it. What's Fang got built? Overlord! Dude's going beef.
I'll make use of this.
Enemy tower is under attack.
Forward.
You're so fucking lucky, you bitch. Maybe not as lucky as you might think, though. Taking Seraph out of this. was a bit of a mistake. What? The fuck was that? I'm sorry. The fuck was that? I have so many fucking questions right now. Sorry, hang on. What in the surrender mentality bullshit was that? Anyway.
I'll see you all at the enemy's core if you survive.
Not impressed. Not fucking impressed. What in the surrender mentality bullshit was that? The match wasn't even going terrible for them. It was a normal match. It wasn't a fucking bad match. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy goddamn motherfucker, Jesus Christ motherfucker. Thank fuck I was not on their team. That is the epitome of fucking disgraceful. Right, okay. I don't know what in the fuck that last game was, but let's see. Richter versus Crunch, me versus Fang. We have a Morn in mid lane. Okay, FaZe and Sparrow versus Murdoch and Zinx. Okay. Okay, that's not despicable. Again, we tend to build because we need Zephyr's Mantle to counteract the bullshit that we're about to deal with. So I'm just sitting thinking here, Earthshaker's actually probably a better first pickup than Rapture. Rapture could be a really nice second item. Because the reason why I'm thinking of it this way is because if you think of it like Earthshaker just gives you more to work with early game. It's Earthshaker, Basilisk, Guys, Greaves, but I want to introduce a little bit of shenanigans, obviously with the likes of Viper. Because Viper gives you a lot of shit to work with. Because both of these guys have the exact same effect. Now, the problem is I don't know if they'll stack. Because both of them have the corrode effect. No, so they'll not stack. It'll do the same job, but get two different passives. So I highly doubt it will stack. But Viper would be a much more aggressive option. If only we could get our hands on the smallest amount of movement speed just to allow us to stick to our opponent. As says, Onyxian Quiver is pretty good because it gives you the additional 5% to your crit. So again, there is shenanigans to be had. So there is shenanigans to be had. But with if we go Earthshaker first, it simply just means that we're going to get a lot more early game shit done. Richter doesn't have an escape, but he is pretty fucking beefy. So yeah, we're going to try out Viper here. Will we be able to get anything done in duo lane as early as I want something to get done? Unlikely with the FaZe being there. It's an unlikely situation. I could definitely try, but they do have TP up, so that's a big thing. FaZe has wards down. And Richter took out Crunch. That's never good. Oh, that's not good.
An allied tower is under attack.
Come on, guys. Give me a bit of aggression to work with here.
I will rejoin you soon.
Fucking hell. Give me something to work with at least. Not a great start.
Discipline and virtue.
Bitch! Give me something to work with.
You there.
And Crunch is getting bullied by a fucking Richter. How, why, and why is that a scenario, though? Crunch in no situation should be getting beat up by a Richter, though. Morn's rotated, which isn't going to help at all. Oh, I don't know what the situation's going to hold right now. This is going to be an interesting game, so it is. As the way it sits right now, it's going to be an interesting game.
Sharper still.
Murdoch can't get pressure on. Morn, I don't know why he chose to pick Morn Midla.
This will help.
That's just that's a big confused statement from Ayla. The one thing I will deem as an advantage in some way, shape or form is the fact that I know Fang Mao will struggle if he hasn't picked up the right items. More, a little bit more.
A clear advantage.
For fuck's sake. And Fang being as skittery as always. Right, I need to try, like, there needs to be a fucking rhythm I can find in this current shit show that we're in. There needs to be a rhythm I can find somewhere in this fucking bomb scare.
I'll make use of this.
I guess not, and now Murdoch's gonna go down as well, because Zinx took too long to get the fucking lane. How am I meant to do anything in this situation, though? I hope somebody has some grand plan here. Because as it sits right now, nobody's been able to do shit.
Just as I thought.
Right, they grouped up on Fang. That's expected. Is Crunch freezing lane? I'd like to hope the fuck he is.
Much obliged. A stone carved to purpose. Teamwork.
I accept. Fang Mao should not have introduced himself in that fight. Sorry, but I want... If you're not going to pick up the cash, I will. I think a lot of people just here need to get into that rhythm of picking up their cash again. So they do. I don't know why Crunch is losing. What is Crunch building? He's going straight into augmentation from the looks of it.
I'm a bit bruised. Time to rest.
This is beyond fucking messy right now. I need 850, right? Okay, I'll hold fire until I get me 850 at least. That'll speed up things quite a bit.
An allied tower is under attack.
Crunch, why are you struggling to fight Richter?
An ally has been
Get out of there, dude. Get out. Get out. Get out to fuck, mate.
Higher and higher. Fine work.
You're welcome. I give you the last hit.
is under attack.
Still not helping our current fucking situation, though.
A clear advantage.
Viper's up next. This is gonna be one very fucking uphill fight.
An enemy has been slain.
Fighting them would not
Why? Fucking bitch!
We're making progress.
Is under attack.
I never tire of victory.
I don't even have fuck. Oh my god, and Crunch just fell to Richter again. How do I counteract this shit, lah?
That's enough. This will
At this rate, Viper's gonna be a mandatory fucking pickup. Where's Richter at? He's going physical defense off rip, so he is.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Zephyr's mantle.
only the best.
We go. See, Morn's actually starting to build up rhythm here, so he is, which is kind of scary. He picked up Nax! You fool!
A blessing. That's it.
Nice! You fool! You fucked up and you know it! Not really in the mood for risking it for a biscuit here. Fang Man Argus is back. Richter's uncontested. Yeah, no, fuck that, I'm out. How the fuck are they still healthy? One got caught.
Just as I thought.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, we're gonna be struggling.
An allied tower is under attack. An allied tower has been destroyed.
A new life awaits. I'll make use of this.
Nope. Not fucking happening, lah. Hate it whenever people decide we're losing, let's surrender. They're not even willing. I won a 4v5
Discipline and virtue.
recently. Let's just make that clear. I won a 4v5 recently. Fight like your life fucking depends on it. And what makes it even worse is the fact that we're not even in that bad of a situation either.
A clear advantage.
All I need to do is drop Sephiroth's mantle like 6 more times, and that's gonna be fun. As says, as long as I'm hitting Sephiroth's mantle in a 2-1 situation.
Is this the best you've got? I'll make use of this.
You see what I mean? Like, there's no reason at any stage to fucking give up. And saying that though, Richter's a beefy boy. So he is. Richter's a beefy boy.
You there. A clear advantage.
Come on, Murdoch, put down that Richter.
This one is ours.
Yeah, we were here too long, so we were. We were there too long.
I shall return soon.
We didn't even get tar. That's how bad that was. We didn't even get fucking tar. That is not good. Oh, I know. I'm just waiting for them to get a little bit closer.
A stone carved to purpose. A blessing, thank you.
Yo, Zinx, where's that stun?
The light is with me.
Fucking bitch still had TP up. bitch still had TP up. Now Argos is there. Oh, Zinx, dude, what the fuck? Oh, right. I'm waiting to pick up Viper. Fuck this shit. This is getting annoying. Well, that's what I get for lazy backing. Right. Murloc's still in good position. Not for long, though. Fuck. Like, seriously, like, what in the fuck happened there? In saying that was my own stupidity for jumping back in, like. Zinx can't land a stun. That explains everything. Zinx can't land a fucking stun. That explains fucking everything. Tainted Blade's up next. Because I need to deal with that fucking healing. So I do. I need to deal with that bullshit healing all the time, lah. As says, anything with a little bit of movement speed would be nice, lah.
The fire returns.
Give me some aggression, guys. Oh, fucking hell. Sparrow came up behind and just cleaned house. Oh! It just fell off my chair. So that was a squad wipe. So nobody was even able to even put any damage down. So long story short, nobody's able to deal with a Sparrow. Right, okay, what's Sparrow building? We're in one of those risky situations right now. So we are. We've been bullied well back into place, so we have. We've been bullied well back, so we have. Just trying to figure out a rhythm because they are about to pick up their third fang tooth because it's seen that coming a mile off.
I'll make use of this. Higher and higher. The light is with me.
You are a bitch. Nicely done, Murdoch. Doesn't help whenever Richter appears, though. Yeah, this Richter's not somebody to fuck with. Prime Orb. Morn, what are you planning here?
Much obliged. This will help. I require healing.
I didn't have the help! Why drop it, guys? They broke focus. Why did the break focus, lah? And he is a beefcake. Like, he is, like, that Richter is ungodly beefy, lah. Sparrow's their main problem, lah. By the way, what actually are the odds of you actually being able to defeat me here? So yeah, Fang Wei can't beat me in a straight up brawl. Good to know.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Sparrow I don't even think's going crit. She's not even going crit. That's the even more, there's the even more nasty part. She isn't even going crit.
A stone carved to purpose.
Right, now yous are all fucked because Sparrow's gonna chunk through yous. Wasn't even able to get me ult off. This match went from 0 to clusterfuck real fucking quick, so it did. See, right, you can shoot me if you want, right? But I really don't care. I do not believe Vank is a... For as bad as it sounds, I do not believe Vank is a needed option whenever you're playing carry. For as horrible as that sounds, and for as stupid as it might sound unexperienced, but I personally believe that Vanquisher is not needed. Because especially with Murdoch, Vank's not needed. But there is no way to get through that fucking... There's no way to get through that Richter right now, though. Somebody has anti-heal on their team, though. Who the fuck has anti-heal on their team? You. Yeah, no, like Sparrow just... Their Sparrow and Richter just... Yeah, their Sparrow and Richter just demolished us. The Sparrow and Richter just demolished us. It is definitely, like... That Richter was way tankier than I expected. Even with the help of fucking... Even with the help of Viper, I wasn't able to get through that. I was not able to get through that Richter at all. But needless to say, does Greystone perform in jungle again? I don't know. He'll need more. He'll need a good bit more testing. There is now items that does help him, yes. But I do believe he needs a little bit more finesse. There's probably something, as is, I did go a Zephyr's Mountain with Rapture. Probably not the best option, to be a whole lot, just to be wholly fair. It's probably not the best option because his basic attacks aren't as strong as they used to be. So it kind of makes him not as good. He does lean a little bit more into the ability side things now, so it's one of those little weird sort of situations that you're in. So it is. As says, I'll do a little bit more whenever I do my overviews and shit like that there. So yeah, I'll more or less tie us up here so it will. So yeah, how does he perform in jungle again? He wouldn't be the strongest, as says. I'll need to start sort of drawing up tier lists and stuff again, and sort of looking at things and how items are and stuff like that there, and you know, just as an overall sort of situation. So it is. But yeah, as it sits right now, Greystone's okay. He's always been okay. He's never been the most overpowered jungler in my opinion, but at that stage it is what it is. So yes, all in all guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share and subscribe if you didn't enjoy, and remember guys, not everything goes to plan.